y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Ashley, and of course I'm making another one of these videos. Ever since high school, you guys have known I love some stationery, so definitely my favorite part of back to school is just going through the stationery aisles and buying some of my favorite stuff. So I'm going to show you everything that I got, and as crazy as it is to say, this year I was definitely more of a minimalist, as much as you can say minimalist, and that's because I'm actually studying abroad in the fall. I'm studying abroad in London and I'm super duper excited. So it honestly might have been stupid of me to buy school supplies, but I only have 2 bags that I can check in to take with me. So honestly, if I don't have enough room in my suitcases, I can obviously buy stationery there. So I'll definitely maybe leave some of the stuff, but it'll definitely be used because when springtime rolls around, I'll just have stuff I can use when I go back to campus. So it'll get used either way. Okay, one of the first things that I bought are these Sharpie highlighters. They're the basic ones. They're honestly not super fun. A lot of the other highlighters, they only came in bigger packs, and I really don't need that big of a pack, especially since I'm going abroad this semester. So I'm trying to pack as light as possible. Again, I might not even end up taking this stuff and I may just use it for the spring semester, but was trying to pack as light as possible. So that's why I really chose these simple highlighters. But I say that as I also got these erasable highlighters. I've never used erasable highlighters before. I've had like erasable pens and stuff, and I'm gonna be honest, I didn't really like the erasable pens. These highlighters come in really cute pastel colors, so hopefully they're not shitty like other stationery, because usually I feel like whenever things are erasable, they're just not good. So hopefully these are, because look at how pretty these colors are. Honestly, maybe I should return one of these because I definitely don't need to. Then I buy these every single year. Usually I buy the bigger pack and I'll keep the extras in my dorm room, but this year I just got an 8-pack of these sparkle mechanical pencils. Have used them for years. I feel like everyone has them. A staple, really. Then I got some tape. Again, tape is one of those random things where you randomly need it. Then I got some post-it notes. If you know me, I love my to-do list. I go through so many post-it notes, writing out lists for myself and reminders for myself, so this will honestly be so helpful. I honestly maybe should have bought more, but then again, of course, I bought another staple. They're the clear point mechanical pencils. Everyone and their mom has these, but honestly, they work super well. Then I bought something new. I have never seen these before, and usually, I'm gonna be honest, I just buy the same things over and over again, and I bought these because I didn't see my favorite pens. I even looked through the aisles and I couldn't find them. I'll show you my favorite pens. I don't know if you can really see them, but my favorite pens are these Papermate Ripe Rose pens. I love them so much. I love them so much. They usually come in a huge pack and they're really cheap. But honestly, when I was going through the aisles, I was looking through the back to school section and I went to like the regular stationery aisle that they have like throughout the year. And both places did not have these pens, so I'm like, are these getting discontinued? I hope not, because they're my absolute favorites. So since I didn't see those, I decided to try these gel roller pens, which I'm gonna be honest, usually I'm not the biggest fan of gel. I used to not be the biggest fan of gel, but it's slowly been growing on me, and the colors are just so much cuter, so I'm really excited to use these. And for my classes, I usually take notes with pen. And then for exams, I've had exams that require blue books. Blue books are a pack of paper given to you by your professor. In one of the history classes that I took, we had blue books, so we had a prompt and then we had to write an essay in class. And for things like that, you always need like black or blue pen. I feel like most professors prefer black ink, so I have a ton of black ink pens. Honestly, don't need more, which is why I went with more fun pens. And it was so crazy because I actually told my parents that I had an exam that required a blue book, and they thought it was insane because nowadays blue books I feel like are not used as much as they used to be, but I've still had classes that require blue books, so that's pretty funny. And then I bought some Sharpies. I just feel like I always need Sharpies at random times. It's one of those things that it's randomly useful, so I feel like you kind of can't go wrong with Sharpies. Okay, now moving on to notebooks. I do want to preface this with saying that depending on your major, the college you go to, you really might not need notebooks books, and honestly a lot of stationery. I'm a marketing and American studies major, and in my marketing classes I would use my computer or my iPad to take notes. Some professors will give you their slides and you can annotate your slides on your iPad, so I do that as much as possible. But in my American studies classes, I've had a few professors every single semester that don't allow technology in their class, and they want you to have a notebook and physically print out your readings and take notes in a notebook, which I'm gonna be honest, I actually really like. I think I take better notes whenever I write in a physical notebook, and obviously when you're not on technology, I just feel like you pay more attention. And a lot of the classes that have required that I have really enjoyed. Some of my favorite classes have been classes where we couldn't really use technology, so honestly I've never really minded that rule by professors, and that also probably has to do with the fact that I really enjoy history classes. So the classes that typically have that rule are like reading and writing heavy classes, which are classes that I love taking. And honestly, I probably got a conservative amount of notebooks. I could honestly probably go grab a few more, but the first notebook that I got is just a plain blue one. I was trying to go for cute colors, and then I got this really cute purple one. I wanted pink, but they were already sold out, which I think is crazy because I feel like I literally go get school supplies within the first week that they put stuff out, which is crazy because they put stuff out in July. But the fact that it was sold out like when I went, and I already go really early, like that's crazy. That's insane. The fact that there are people as insane as me, that's kind of crazy. And then this is my favorite one. I don't know if you can see it, but this notebook has smiley faces, and it also has a pocket, which I love. And the type of paper that it is just like fancy paper. So cute. Honestly, like I'm gonna have to pick a class that I love to use this in. This is definitely my favorite notebook. I feel like whoever is creating stationery now, they've definitely come out with really cute stuff lately, so I hope they keep going. Also, I used to grab like a 3-subject notebook and then have each class be one section, but I don't really like doing that anymore because, especially in college, your classes are on different days, so carrying around that big thing every single day was annoying. I like to just carry around stuff that I'm gonna use for that day because your backpack is already so heavy, and it's much nicer to carry like a really small notebook than to carry like a thicker 3 or 5 subject notebook. That's just my opinion. Okay, then the last thing that I got is this pink folder, which I'm gonna be honest, like I used to buy a binder and then tabs and then separate and organize everything, but what I'm more likely to do is just use a folder and then stick all the papers that I get in this folder, and it's just so much easier. It's fine, I just dig through it to find whatever I need, because in college, okay, sorry you guys, my camera battery died, so I think I left off talking about this folder. I like to just have one folder where I put every single paper that I get in. Can't go wrong with this. Not the most organized way, but in college you'll either have professors that will give you like lecture notes every single day or papers every single class, or professors who will literally just give you the syllabus and nothing else. So it's just so much easier to just have one folder. And I'm gonna be honest, every single year the folder I buy breaks. I honestly, like, I personally don't care for folders. I would reuse my folders, but every single year the folder I get breaks, probably because I stuff every single paper that I get in it. So yeah. Okay, something random that I got, but I saw this in the store and this is definitely something that I need. And they're mini Kleenexes, like to-go Kleenexes that you can throw into your backpack or your bag or whatever. I'm gonna throw some in my bag that I take to work, to my internship this summer, because my #1 pet peeve is when I have to blow my nose and I'm in class or something, and it's the one day that I have no Kleenexes on me, and then I'm so sniffly. And it's happened to me so many times and it's so embarrassing. And in college, yes, you can leave and go to the bathroom, but it's just embarrassing. Like, I don't want to do that, and I'm always someone where I'm not like, it's not easy for me to leave class to go to the bathroom. I'm always like at the opposite side and I have to like pass the professor to leave, and it's just, I really don't want to have to do that. it's just like awkward, like going out and coming back in. It's probably all in my head, but every single time I've had to leave class, it's because I'm super sniffly and stuffy, so Kleenex. Okay, so that is everything that I bought. I'm definitely going to keep my receipt just in case I overpack, which I probably will, and I don't have enough room to take all of this stuff because they definitely have stationery in London, I know. But I just love being prepared. So everything that I can buy and take, I'm trying to do that. But then I'm also like, it's kind of stupid because I can get a lot of stuff there, and I don't know. I've been like talking to my friends. I'm like, what should we buy here? What should we buy there? And yeah, I'm just keeping the receipt for everything, and whenever I go to pack, whatever doesn't fit, I'll just return. That's kind of what I'm thinking at this point. And of course, the one thing that I'm missing is a planner. I need to find a really good planner, just because if you know me, my planner is probably the thing that I use the most. I use a planner every single day. I write a to-do list every single day, so I'm very particular when it comes to my planners, so I'm trying to find a good one. If you guys have any recommendations, please let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Please stick around and watch my study abroad videos. I'm so excited, and I know it's gonna be some really fun content. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.
Waiting around for you to